You want to know what's stressing out most of your Black coworkers in predominantly white spaces? I'm a psychologist and I'm gonna tell you. My name's Dr. Martin, and this is what I see working with these professionals and these people in these spaces. It's what I like to call selection stressor. Most Black people grew up hearing you got to do twice as well to get half as far. So when they walk into the room and they get these positions, they feel like they represent every single Black person that has ever existed before them and who may come after them. And the thing that's really stressful about that is you feel like when that happens, not only do you have all of your ancestors behind you, but you also need to know that you need to do a good job, answer the questions right, do the extra work, because if you do poorly, they're not going to let another person that looks like you in the room. But can you understand how stressful it is to feel like you can throw in ideas and just like work around with stuff and answer questions freely when you think that if you answer the question wrong, they're not going to let another person that looks like you walk in the door? It's ridiculous. It's one of the reasons why it takes individuals, it's called the tax, it's a Black tax. It's one of the reasons why it takes certain people, individuals, like 30, 45 minutes to reply to emails, because they're sending off that email to other people to make sure it doesn't sound aggressive. It's another reason why individuals may be hesitant to speak up, because they feel like if they get the wrong answer, they don't get the freedom to, just get judged off of who they are as a person and what they're bringing to the room. They don't really know what they're being judged off of. Did you make that face because you expected more from me? Did you make that face because it was a good answer? Did you make that face because it was the wrong answer? Did you make that face because I'm Black and you just were just like, That goes with every stereotype I ever thought about Black people. This contributes to a wealth of racially based stressors. This contributes to people not feeling comfortable at their jobs, and it contributes to some individuals having imposter syndrome. But let's be correct. It's not just imposter syndrome, it's race-related stress, which leads to imposter syndrome. And things such as just try it out. Things such as saying just build your confidence. That's not going to work if you don't even acknowledge the fact that we feel this because the stereotypes and the biases and propaganda taught us from birth that we are always going to be judged more harshly. And when you feel like you walk in the room representing 1,000 people, hundreds of years and multiple generations of people that look like you, it's hard to be chill. Now, I also know this because I suffered from this. I used to take on additional work, not stand up for myself, do all this stuff that would contribute to me being exhausted, which would contribute to my immune response settling down and me being sick all the time, and not even calling out sick because, God forbid, I get looked at like I'm lazy. And I had to go through therapy to work through this.